In this video review, we'll give you an in-depth look at the Honeywell HPA100. The HPA100 is a small air purifier designed for rooms up to 155 square feet. In this video, you'll find out how good it really is and whether it's a good purchase or not. But before we get started, press the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. The Honeywell HPA100 is packaged with filters that need to be prepared before using the device for the first time. To begin, open the cover on the front of the device and remove the carbon and HEPA filters from the device. Unwrap the fresh filters from the plastic film, return them to the device, and close the lid. The Honeywell HPA100 is ready to use after the completion of these simple steps. Place it on a hard surface at least 15 inches away from walls and other objects. Plug it in and switch it on. The Honeywell HPA100 air purifier has a slightly older, somewhat industrial design. Although it won't easily fit into many modern environments, it's not unsightly. The only complaint from the manufacturer is the build quality, particularly the button labels on the top and the plastic quality. The model shown in this test is black, but this air purifier is also available in white. On the top is the control panel and indicators. On the sides, at the top, there are slots for easier transport. The Honeywell HPA100 is a rectangular air purifier with filters mounted on the front. This means that the device draws in air through openings on the front cover. The air is then filtered and pushed out through the grills at the top. The control panel is located on the top of the unit and consists of buttons and LED indicators. The buttons are touch-sensitive, easy to use, but sometimes not sensitive enough, and sometimes don't respond to pressure. The power button is used to switch the device on or off. Pressing the timer button, the first one on the left, sets the timer to 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8 hours. The check filter and check pre-filter are used to reset the filter reset indicators. Pressing the fan speed button toggles between low, medium, and high speed, while pressing turbo mode toggles to the maximum airflow. The dimmer button is used to dim the LED indicators on the unit. For more information on the Honeywell HPA100, visit airpurifierfirst.com. The Honeywell HPA100 consists of 2 filters, which means that this air purifier essentially uses a 2-stage filtration. The first stage of filtration combines a pre-filter and an odor-reducing filter. The filters are rectangular in shape, mounted on the front, and are not washable. The combination of pre-filter and odor-reducing filters is responsible for neutralizing odors and blocking larger particles of dust, hair, and similar particles from penetrating the true HEPA filter, thus prolonging its life. The true HEPA filter is the most critical filter in this appliance. It helps to capture up to 99.97% of microscopic allergens, 0.3 microns and larger, from air passing through the filter. The Honeywell uses a high-quality true HEPA filter, but the odor-reducing filter could be of better quality since the HPA100 has shown slightly poorer performance in neutralizing odors. Honeywell filters are not washable, which means that they need to be changed from time to time. The true HEPA filter should be replaced every 12 months on average, while the combination of a pre-filter and an odor-reducing filter should be replaced every 3 months. Fortunately, the filter reset indicators will let you know when it's time to change the filter. To start the filter change procedure, disconnect the Honeywell HPA100. Then open the cover on the front and remove the old filters from the device. At this point, it would be a good idea to vacuum the inside of the cover and any part of the device where you notice dust residue. The next step is to unpack the new filters, insert them into the device, and close the lid. The last step is to reset the filter reset indicator by holding your finger on it for 2 seconds. The Honeywell HPA100 has 4 speeds which produce a wide variety of noise levels. The biggest drawback we have noticed with this model regarding the noise levels is the lack of a sleep mode. In low mode, the Honeywell HPA100 produces a sound of 48.2 dBA. In medium mode, 50.4 dBA. In high mode, 54.3 dBA. And in turbo mode, it produces a sound of 58.5 dBA. The engine runs very smoothly without screeching, humming, or unpleasant noises. It's also very quiet at high speeds, especially when compared with the competition. However, we don't recommend this device for bedrooms due to the high volume at the lowest speed and the lack of a sleep mode. The Honeywell HPA100 is a small air purifier but uses a 50-watt engine. This is slightly more power than we expected from a device of this specification. In low mode, the device consumes just 16 watts, while in turbo mode, it consumes 32.7 watts. This means that if you leave the Honeywell HPA100 running in turbo mode 24/7 for 1 month without stopping, your electricity bill will increase by about $2.90. In addition to the electricity costs, there are also the costs of replacement filters, which fortunately are not changed that often. All in all, when you add it all up, the Honeywell is not that expensive to maintain on an annual basis. This small air purifier is designed for rooms up to 155 square feet. In addition to the standard tests, we tested this air purifier in everyday situations. The conclusion is that it's a remarkable device, which does an excellent job of removing dust and pollen, but it fell a little short when it came to eliminating odors. In the first test, in a 120 square foot room, the Honeywell HPA100 improved air quality by about 93% in just 60 minutes, which is an excellent result and somewhat expected, especially as the room is smaller than the recommended dimensions. In the second test, in a 194 square foot room, slightly larger than the recommended dimensions, the HPA100 improved the air quality by approximately 89% in 60 minutes. It's important to note that the device worked in turbo mode the entire time. Although we expected slightly better results, this performance was good. We placed the Honeywell HPA100 in a glass box, then filled it with smoke. See how long it takes this device to remove all the smoke from the box. The Honeywell HPA100 is a well-known, tested, and reliable air purifier that has been on the market for a very long time. We really like Honeywell's generous 5-year warranty, 4 different engine speeds, solid performance, and low noise level in turbo mode. We would recommend the Honeywell HPA100 to anyone looking for a reliable air purifier for a small room that is also very easy to use. We would not recommend it for the bedroom due to the lack of a sleep mode. See the detailed review at airpurifierfirst.com. All links can be found in the video description. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and click subscribe. That's it for now.